Practice makes perfect. That is actually not always true. Kris Krohn here, REI TV, and today we're actually going to be talking about how you get into the game of public speaking, how you do it well, and if you practice the wrong things enough the wrong way, you'll still continue producing more of what you don't want. That's what we're talking about today. How do you improve your public speaking skills? Some would say practice makes perfect. Not today on REI TV, Kris Krohn here, and what I want to do is share with you some information so that you can set yourself on a great trajectory to learning how to master public speaking. You know, they say that the greatest fear that we hold is what? It's not death, it's public speaking. There's this fear of getting on stage and communicating in front of people, and yet that for me seems to be the common denominator that I notice in those who are the most successful. Can you hold your ground and present yourself? Can you share your message? And you have to decide what kind of speaker you want to be, because there's a couple of different types. The first one is what I call a keynote speaker. This is someone who actually gets paid to get in front of a group of people and speak. And you got to do thousands of presentations, and you got to get super, super good. You got to get your memorized jokes. You got to be funny. You got to know interesting facts. You got to know how to entertain. And I know some of the great ones out there. Les Brown, who I've had speak at some of my events, or Dan Clark, that gets paid $25,000 to $50,000 to speak at an engagement. And the goal at the end of their presentation is to inspire, uplift, motivate. And you know what they get paid? They get paid in that check and then applause from the audience. But there is another kind of speaker. One that has a lot more autonomy, a lot more possibility, a lot more potential, and it's something that you can break into a lot faster. And this is what we call an experiential facilitator. This is not someone that just gets up on stage and teaches content. This is a human being that actually knows how to interact with the audience and create an experience. So whatever your topic is, whatever your content is, you're actually inviting the audience to do things with you that leave them different by the end. I'll give you an example. Let's take a hard topic. Forgiveness, right? Most people can think of at least one, if not more people in their life that they either have a hard time forgiving or have no desire to forgive. And imagine an experiential presentation, 45 minutes long, where you deliver a message where up front, no one wants to forgive that one person in their life, but 40 minutes later, they experience the magic of something experiential and actually have forgiven that person. Their life will never be the same again. That puts you into the realm of a mentor, not just a keynote speaker, someone that others want to continue working with, join your mentoring programs and do more. So this idea of how do you become a great stage presenter? Well, you got to start with, where do you want to set your sights? What kind of speaker do you want to be? How do you want to present yourself? And what's the aim and purpose? When I sit down with people and they say, I want to be successful in business, I don't care what business, any kind of business, you got to learn how to present yourself. And for me, these days, people don't want to pay for information. The real big dollars actually come from what? Facilitating an experience, transformation. People want results. And so I'm inviting you to become a speaker that isn't just, with a polished presentation, because that's great. That's higher than most ever hit, but aspire to more. Aspire to someone that actually has the ability to develop those skills. If you get a chance to come out to one of our Limitless presentations, you'll get a chance to see what experiential facilitation looks like. And going to an event like that and other events are a great way for you to learn. So I'm going to give you 2 tips right now. First one is go to seminars, go to presentations, and learn what it is you need to do. What do you admire? What did you like? What did they say? How did they say it? So in other words, get experience. And then here's the second thing. Every single morning, deliver a presentation. 2 or 3 minutes long. Do it in your closet, do it in the shower, and your goal is to do this. Take something from your everyday life that happened already today, and can you deliver an uplifting, upbeat presentation that inspires people? I'll share one with you right now. This morning I got a phone call from a friend that got shot last night. I didn't even know if I wanted to shoot this video with you this morning because I was very overwhelmed. And as I was talking with Nate, I said, okay, for her, I'll shoot this video for Susan. Why would I do that? To honor this woman's choice. So you see, this woman, she wanted to become a stage presenter. I was working with her, I was training her. And in the last 90 days, she made such incredible progress that she had planned her first real presentation for this coming January. She was going to get on stage and she was going to present her message. She doesn't have that opportunity, so I'll take this one right now to let you know that you have one life to live. Live it as big as you possibly can. None of us knows whether we're going to die of old age, whether somehow, for some way, some reason, there's a gun in our face. I almost drowned when I was 19 years old. Every moment of life is a precious gift. Use it to be loving. Use it to be kind. Use it to uplift. Use it to do something magical in this world. Thank you, Susan. And for you, these 2 tips, they'll help you do something today. Get out there, start observing. Come to one of our presentations. Watch masterful experiential presentations delivered. And then practice your own and just start doing it every single day. My private playbook on how to be on stage. And it's several pages long, but if you actually learn all the rules and learn how to show up authentically, you can do things that will not only change your life, but those around you, because you're going to learn how to master the art of influence. We call it our Limitless Mentor Academy. And if you want to be more successful at anything you do where you're in the public eye, even just a little bit, I want to invite you to click the link below and inquire when our next Mentor Academy is. Come spend 3 days as my guest, where we're going to be talking about the skill sets that will take you quicker and faster where you want to go.